Well, hello, Capricorn. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Capricorn, we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. You guys already know I want to start with some oracles just to get your theme, and then we're going to get into the tarot. So let's go ahead and get into it. This is for Capricorn. Let's see what comes out here for you, Capricorn. All right, first card that's coming out is Rooted, which is really, really good to see. This is what it says. Look deeper into the situation in your life and hold firm to what you know to be true. Oof, okay. And I'm going to tell you what this says on this card. Stand firm, stability, inborn, and deep. Now, the reason why I feel like this is coming out, this is mostly dealing with love. I know I don't really go specifically with just one particular thing because it could be your family who's bullying you, right? It could be somebody at your job, okay, that's trying to get you to get off your square or whatever. But I feel like because she has red roses in her hair, this is making me feel like this is mostly dealing with love. I don't really see Capricorns being pushed around too much. I just don't see it. But I mean, if it happens, you know how to take care of it. So I don't see you guys being pushed around when it comes to work, or I'm not going to say family because sometimes they can. But work, no. But I definitely feel like this is in the love department. It says stand firm. Now, this is someone that you most likely had sexual chemistry with, someone that you were just like head over heels for because her eyes are closed. So the reason why this is coming out is because you're going to be tempted. That is basically what this means. So we're going to find out if someone is coming in, meaning like, who is this person? Is it someone from your past? Is it someone new? But either way, this could be used for any situation in your life where you don't back down to people who are either taking advantage or just bullying you, right? That's what I see. Now let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is for Capricorn. Okay. Ooh. So the next card that's coming out here is Fatal Lure. Oh my God. I literally just said that. Isn't that crazy? Listen to what this says. Be careful using indirect tactics to get someone to say or do something that you want. Now, this is a warning for you. Now, I'm not saying that other people cannot be doing that, but this is what it says: a trap, bait, trouble, temptation. Didn't I just say this was the temptation thing? I literally just said that. So whether it's you trying to tempt someone through money or tempt someone through sex, be careful about that because you may end up in a situation that you don't necessarily want to be in. And that's going to be different for everybody. Okay. And I'm not sure how you can make that work for you, but you know what it means. I mean, like I said, some people literally post, certain type of what they call thirst traps online, whether it's someone halfway naked or just money or something like that. But it's indirect tactics, meaning that you're not going directly to the person in order to get what you want. Okay. But it says fatal. Now, why is that coming out? Because it doesn't have a long lasting effect. It doesn't. Okay. So right now you may have to pray, especially if there's something that is tempting you, or even you being trapped by someone that you, like I said before, that you may have to just pray about, to kind of get out of your energy so you don't have to like fall for this type of bait. All right. That's just something that I'm seeing. Now we're going to go ahead and get to the other deck. Now this is going to be for Capricorn. Let's see what comes out here for Capricorn. Capricorn. I want it to fly out. There we go. Oh, this is loud. This is a connection that is most likely built on trauma bonds. It could be a conditional love type of thing. It says, and it could be, based on codependency. There's a lot of jealousy that is around, mistrust, lust, infatuation. And it says, most of all, drama is swirling in this love relationship. A lot of you are confused, it says, and then some of you are not even aware of how bad it really is. Damn, that is crazy. It says, allow yourself to be free of repetitive karmic cycles with lovers who you have outgrown. You no longer need this lesson, so move on, not backwards. Now, do you see that we haven't even really talked about money? But the one money card that came out was the Queen of Earth, the Queen of Pentacles. your money is going to be fine. How long have I said that? How many times have I told you guys that I don't see money problems for you? I just don't, right? I feel like if you've had money problems or money issues, that's going to improve for you a lot. But you always, for the past maybe like 3 or 4 months, it's always been about your choices in love. That is what your situation has been. Your choices in love, whether you're with someone or whether it's you deciding to be with someone in a more so serious way. Now, you got a message from the spirit guides. Your spirit guides have heard you and your prayers. Told you she like she was praying, right? It says look for specific messages or even dreams. But it says new guidance is coming in. It says you got to learn how to develop your ability to hear them. But one thing that spirit want you guys to know, that you are safe. You have help through your lessons and losses, and it is important. This is an important milestone of your life. So I feel like that was a really, really good message. I think some of you guys really, really need to hear that. Um, but yeah, this whole love thing is going to be juicy, because I just now noticed at the bottom of the deck you had Thornless Rose, which talks about a crush, love at first sight, and a fast attachment. Moving too quickly, moving too fast. That's the opposite of rooted, right? It is the opposite of being grounded and rooted, meaning you're moving too fast because of what? There's chemistry. That was the only card that was out, and I said it. This will end just as fast as it starts because you have fatal there. It has to be pure. And that is you dealing with you. That's words for you and words for someone who's going to come in here. But right now, there's something that's not right. Now, what we're going to do is go ahead and get into your reading. We are going to, I mean, not necessarily clarify, but we're going to use the tarot. If it's in reverse, it's in reverse. If it's upright, it's upright. All the cards are technically upright, but if it's in reverse, we'll see the message that needs to come out. Now, this is for Capricorn. Let's go ahead. Let's see. Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the Seven of Wands. I will say that you need to, this is the same thing with standing your ground, isn't it? It literally says stand firm, Seven of Wands. Why? You got the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck because there's something much bigger coming in here, something that the universe is trying to give to you, and you have a lot to protect. The Ace of Pentacles is something valuable. So even if we're talking about your heart, you have something even valuable within yourself that you need to protect, that you should not be giving to any old body, just to any old body. And it could be your money. So it could be your heart, your money, and your time. So this is the reason why I talked about taking advantage of or being taken advantage of. Okay. But you're tempted to do or go against your own nature. And this is the reason why rooted is there. That means you need to stay grounded. You need to stay rooted. How? Prayer and meditation. Because you're going to get done in by this energy if you do not set boundaries. Because here you are, valuable as ever, and someone is standing off on the sidelines trying to figure out how they can take something from you, even if they are not consciously saying that out loud. Okay, it's just something to think about. Now we're going to go ahead and keep going. This is for Capricorn. Let's see what comes out here for Capricorn. I see somebody from your past in this reading, and it hasn't come out yet, but it could be them. All right, let's see what this is. Oh my God, you got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is what's so crazy. You got the Knight of Wands in the upright. Someone is taking from you. This is upright, but when the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse, it's the opposite of healing. It's the opposite of that. Now, I can look at it. I can look at this as saying you refuse to give out, because remember, the Queen of Pentacles is at service. I don't care if whatever earth sign she is. She could be Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, but the Queen of Pentacles is considered to be an at service card. Maybe you are deciding not to be, because of this person who keeps coming in and out of your life, who's really not giving you too much of anything, but just sex, maybe a good time, that type of thing, and that's it. But they also see your value. And this is somebody y'all really, really dig. You really, really like this person. You really do. And you will have someone of value to come in, but you must let go of this painful love. There's something here where it's like there's a beautiful thing that's going to occur, but you keep dealing with the same people over and over again, even if it's like different bodies, different persons, that type of stuff, but the same repetitive energy. Now, like I said, I don't necessarily like the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, but it could be looked at like that, right? Looked at like you're not going to be giving too much. Okay. But some of you have really hurt yourself being with people who were not good for you. And someone coming in and out of your life will make you unbalanced and ungrounded. Because if this saying rooted and she's in the reverse, that means that a lot of you are not in your purpose. You're not standing your ground. You're just not at a good place. You are turned upside down, actually. Okay. Your money hasn't been right. You're trying to figure out why you're spending so much money. You're trying to figure out like why your money was growing. Now all of a sudden you're not doing too much, too well, too good. And it could be just due to the fact that the people that you're around or someone asking for something. This is another thing with that Queen of Pentacles. They know they can get it from you. I just saw the Ace of Pentacles, right? And it literally said, guard what's the most important. Guard your valuables. Ace of Pentacles is valuables. Guard your valuables. What is that? Your money, your time, your peace, your heart. This is you, but you're not doing that. Okay, you don't have to do all of that. Now let's see what else is coming out here for Capricorn. I don't like the fact that you got somebody here that feels like they drink too much or like life is just a game. Now this could be like a brother or a sister as well. Like this could be a sibling, because you're coming out to be very responsible and somebody else is not. Okay. Someone isn't coming out being responsible. And I just feel like there is someone who you think meaning very well, thinking that they can come in and slide their way in to take something from you. It's funny because it's the Seven of Swords tried to pop out as soon as I said it, but it went back in the day. I'm not liking that Nine of Cups because for you, you think maybe before you thought that this was something that was going to be good, right? This is something that you thought was a wish fulfillment. And it is. You will have what you want at the end. But I'm not liking the constant giving or taking advantage of, because again, you got people around you who just feel like you're a fool. Okay. And a lot of you have given a little bit too much and you've shown your hand. I don't like that. I'm just telling you from what I see, I don't. And then this is how you end up being. Now you have to look at yourself and see, now what can I do to change? I got to block that. Okay. Now you have to take a strong look at yourself because a lot of you were doing too much. I know that you meant well, but you were doing too much in this reading. Now I'm going to do something a little bit different with you that I did with Aquarius. I'm going to actually use these set of cards and I'm going to clarify the last three. Now let's go ahead and get the Queen of Pentacles and see what this is for Capricorn. Oh, wow. Look at this. Happy, harmony, beauty. Now, this could be some form of a new love because you have a person at the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys are dealing with same sex. Because remember, I said that this was turned, all of my cards are turned upside right. Like this is telling you what's happening. But the Queen of Pentacles is good because this is you, right? But there's going to be someone that's going to come in giving you the same energy that you put out. That is the reason why Banquet is there, right? You can only be happy when someone is expressive, when they're expressing love to you the way you express love to them. That is so crazy because that's exactly what it's saying. Someone who's very open, someone who's very warm, okay? You're going to experience that bliss. And this person is very attractive, by the way. I don't know, for some of you, you may meet them in springtime. I see a lot of communication, or you're going to be talking to this person a lot, or they are a chatterbox. Okay. It could be you or them. That I see someone who's very romantic, or this could be you. Remember, roles could be reversed. It just depends. I see a very romantic energy. This could happen during Valentine's Day because there is roses. So you could meet this person around that time, or you're going to be with your person who you like a lot, who really likes you around that time. Now let's go ahead. Let's get the Nine of Cups here for Capricorn. Trust divine timing and you're going to get what you want. Nine of Cups. Right now, you don't have it. That's all this is saying. Right now, you have not received your wish fulfillment, but you will. This is the reason why divine timing is coming out. And so, like I said before, This is really like a timing thing. But then even at the bottom of the deck, you literally have metamorphosis, be open though. I don't know why you keep on having this stuff to be open. Even if this has nothing to do with you being setting boundaries, this could have something to do with the fact that some of you guys are introverts. And so the Seven of Wands is like, it's very hard for you to open up. It's really, really hard for you to like really, really open up to people, even though you really want love. I see that this is going to be, there's going to be something about this person that's going to not necessarily change you, but you're going to be willing to open up yourself to actually be with this person because there's something about them that you see in them that you don't see in nobody else. It says part of this is going to be you reinventing yourself and you are open to change. And it says in time because you had time here. And it takes time for the butterfly to actually become a butterfly, right? Like when it's a caterpillar, it's like they're considered to be ugly. No one is watching them, no one is looking. But here you're going to get something that you want, which is that beautiful butterfly at the end. Now let's go ahead. Let's get this Five of Cups here for Capricorn. Now this is what I really want to see. I was actually wondering why that came out that way. Oh, you had the Chariot and you had the Sun. The Chariot is the fact that you have to move on from somebody. There's no other way to think. Because here it says that someone refuses to change. And you may have been holding on to this person for a while, or the idea that this person will get better. Like I said before, sometimes even with family members, you give them the benefit of the doubt. And then you come to terms with it. That's what makes it so sad. You come to full terms. The Sun card talks about enlightenment, right? You come to the full terms that this person ain't gonna ever change. And you're slowly, growing apart because you are so different. That's what's so sad. That's where the sadness comes from, right? Here you are being very abundant and you're dealing with people in general who could be very judgmental or just causing a lot of chaos. I see so much change in your reading, even though you don't see it. I see it. There is a lot of change here. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull your last two cards. This is going to be for Capricorn. Let's see what comes out here for Capricorn. For Capricorn. Thank you. Thank you. You keep getting the Sun. A lot of you are dealing with a Leo. You have the Two of Pentacles. A lot of you are definitely dealing with a Leo. And yeah, look at this. Some of you are going to be having some kids or a child. Okay, so part of your happiness is going to come, we saw the Empress. Didn't we see the Empress? Was it at the bottom of the deck? It sure was. That's the mother. So some of you guys are going to end up having a child, okay, over the next year or so. And of course, it has to be over the next year because you have to get pregnant and then you got to carry the child, right? So I definitely see that there's a child here, okay? A lot of responsibility here with the Two of Pentacles. Like I said before, I just don't see you having problems with your money. Like you're going to make your funds. And even if your bag rather, like even if you are at a place where you're confused right now, I don't know what's going to happen. And I do see that some of you may have had money problems or you're dealing with some type of issue with your money, but I never see it because that's not where you're at anymore. I see that you guys are going to feel a little bit more comfortable, Empress, right? More comfortable with your finances. And if you have to work two jobs, you will. If you have to have a side hustle, that's what you're planning on doing. But overall, you have the Sun at the end of the reading, which is again stemming from the very thing that we saw in the beginning part, which is what? Happy and harmony. And that is what you guys are ending with here with the Sun card. So we started off with the read basically saying that you are protecting what's valuable to you and that you're getting grounded, you're praying and all of that. But I don't think that your test is over because you had fatal lure in the middle of your reading, which means some of you are going to be considering Two of Pentacles, considering some type of reconciliation with someone from your past. Only a few, not saying that's going to be with everybody, but it says listen, right? You're going to listen to your spirit guides. They're going to let you know what's up when it's needed to be, okay? So you guys can make some wise decisions. But yeah, I definitely see that there's someone here that's going to attempt to come back up in here. Okay, that's what I'm looking at. But this is what I have for you here, Capricorn. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you back here again soon. Bye, guys.